Welcome. We are the Yap and Yappies, and this is our weekly podcast where we talk about tech, film, and video game news.
Question sent in by a viewer. If you can have lunch with anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Lunch.
Lunch, dinner, whatever. Just a meal. Just to yap, talk, learn from them, I guess. Who would it be and why?
Oh man, that's funny. Technically, the person I say is technically not dead.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh, I'd say Jesus, of course.
Well, what would you ask?
What would I
Do you,
ask?
do you have any questions you would ask?
Oh, I had tons of questions I could ask.
Hmm. Okay.
I could ask him like why why am I even here, right? I mean, like why do you want us to live this life? Like why? You know what I mean? Like there's so many
Okay.
like whys. Like why not just destroy us and just start anew again? You know?
Wasn't that the flood?
Well, yeah, that was a flood, but I mean, like
That was the Moses thing, right?
yeah, but I'm just saying like why not like start all over instead of having like to redo everything with like
Oh,
what
maybe that's different planets, right? This is he gave up on this one, moved on.
maybe
So,
I don't
I
know.
mean, there's possibilities, right? And life is somewhere else too.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Fergus?
I would choose my grandpa.
Your grandpa.
Yeah,
Why?
so I can talk to him again.
Hmm.
Mhm. Nice.
Is there a certain question you would ask him, or just talk in general?
Just regularly, just talk with him.
Uh,
Nice.
my mom's been telling me about my grandpa. Not in a good way. Well, obviously, I never got to meet him, but yeah, it would be nice actually to meet him. Huh. Like I don't know if you guys know this, but some like famous CEOs can do lunches that you can buy.
Uh,
But obviously, it's like hundreds of thousands of dollars, or even probably even more. Yeah, you can have one lunch with them. At Warren Buffett, and I think Apple CEO did it before too, Tim Cook.
mhm.
And I think, I mean, besides Brian brought up a good point, like religion, right? Like, okay, so what was enlightenment like for Buddha, for example, right?
Right.
What was that like? That would be a cool question. Or just if I had a choice, dude, this is actually kind of hard because we had obviously we live in the Silicon Valley, or I don't know if the viewers know, but obviously we can meet all these like tech CEOs and stuff like that just by walking around, right? I think the one I would have liked to meet was Steve Jobs, actually. Because when I got into engineering, because a lot of people, I guess, went to school. Not a lot, but some of the people I met went to school with him, like high school and other places. Or I guess high school mainly. And they would talk about him, and I was like, why is he so, like famous? I didn't read his book until after, and I wasn't an Apple fanboy back then.
Apple fanboy.
But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like you get to know how he thinks, talks, and stuff like that. But I guess the book kind of opened up that picture for you. And then his daughter's book actually opens up another side of him too. So that I think Steve Jobs would have been mine. Because a lot of people still talk about, or I guess 10 years ago still talked about him after he died. I assume that was 10 years ago. It's been a while, actually, huh? But yeah, that would have been mine. But speaking of Apple, Apple event was this week. It seems like I don't know. How about you guys? Do you guys look forward to these type of events?
No, not really.
Unless you're in the market for a new phone or a new product or something, right?
Yeah, and also to check out the new specs as well. Like,
Yeah, because every year is almost the same, right? Like it's slightly faster, or I guess in Apple's case, it's slightly thinner,
mhm.
camera slightly better, everything's slightly better, slightly different. So in iPhone 16's case, well, I guess a lot of people, or at least online so far, seems like they're underwhelmed. It's pretty much the same phone with a camera button, which is kind of cool because it's like a touch-sensitive camera button. So I guess if you like to take a lot of pictures, that's another way to do it. But yeah, I don't know, man. How do you guys feel?
I
Like one
mean,
phone is like pretty much good enough, right? And then a couple years down, you might upgrade. Yeah. Besides that, I guess there's only colors, right? Like
yeah.
I guess the colors will entice you to buy the phone, right? And like upgrade at least
I
if you have
mean,
to.
it depends.
Better lens, like screen colors, you mean?
No, like the phone color
Like,
itself, like
the
black, white,
yeah.
yellow. I guess in this case, ultramarine.
I mean,
I
if
don't
it's
even know
not
what the heck that means.
gold, then you know, who
No,
cares?
there's I think there's a gold one now, but ultramarine. Look at how crazy that name is compared to teal and then pink.
I'm guessing
Right?
this is the ultramarine color.
Why didn't they just call it blue, right? Like
Yeah.
the teal name is generic, pink is generic, ultramarine sounds cool,
I mean,
right?
ultramarine, yeah, but to be honest, I don't know. This, like I said, a phone color is not going to grab me. I feel like what's going to grab me the most is the specs for me. But I guess that's me being a little bit of a tech guy.
Yeah. Well, if you use a case, it kind of covers it up, so colors
Yeah.
technically don't matter unless you go bare like me. If you go down a little, we have the iPhone Phone Pro as well.
This one.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Great.
The 15 is technically pretty much the same as the 15 with the better camera and also the camera button.
Grade 5 titanium.
Yeah. Well, the 15 had titanium as well, but maybe might be a little more durable. Because the 15, I think, bends pretty easily, or scratches pretty easily at least.
Wait.
Um,
Available in
But
4 new colors: black, white, natural. What the hell is natural?
natural and desert.
And desert. What the hell is natural? Like,
The latter of
Desert
which
is
resembles dusty gold color.
yeah. So the desert is a dusty gold color.
yeah,
Oh, okay, so that's their gold
Natural,
version.
natural.
without seeing it, I would guess it's sort of like similar to beige.
Yeah, the one on top right there.
Is that?
On that, yeah, I guess that's the
Oh,
gold one, but yeah, that's kind of.
Oh my
I
god.
think that's pretty popular in the Asian market, right? The gold color. And then
Yeah,
again, if you have a case, it doesn't really matter.
yeah. I mean,
That's the one thing about cases, right? Kind of covers up the niceness of your phone.
now I'm gonna go to a store and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what's the natural color?"
Have white or black.
But
Those are the
no,
only two default, right?
but they have black, white, and then natural. It's like, okay, I was thinking natural would be either black or white, but then I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
It's just
grayish.
it's
Yeah,
just their naming.
that naming is weird.
Yeah, 48 megapixel. That's kind of crazy though. If you scroll down
Oh,
slightly,
yeah.
yeah. That's actually pretty good. Well, $1,200. It's not. I guess that's not too bad, but that's starting.
4K.
And of course, there's no SD card and stuff like that, so you need to obviously pay more.
Oh, they'll be available on the 20th next week.
You know, that's the best thing about Apple, right? Like, they announce something and then you can buy it, like, almost right away.
Huh.
Versus other companies that announce it and then, like, a month later or 2 months later, you kind of forget. Right?
Oh yeah, like was it Google announced there was a Qualcomm a couple weeks back?
Yeah. 48 megapixels. Can you imagine what you can do?
For
You can
studio.
crop that back in if you need to.
For
Yeah,
studio.
they have four microphones so they can spatially record better.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of microphones. That's kind of cool though.
New Mega Safe
And
charging case.
Yeah.
Okay.
AirPods Pro is the next. Not Pro, but 4. Oh, I'm curious. Why did they stop the
Right here.
Pro though? Like, I guess it's sold more maybe these.
Yeah, AirPods.
But people are saying this is equivalent to the AirPods Pro 2.
Which will provide improved audio quality and video features like personal splice, spatial audio. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. These are kind of cool, but I guess everyone likes different headphones. Yeah, if you're already in the ecosystem, I guess this kind of makes sense. There's also the Apple Watch. If you scroll down.
AirPod Max. And then
Yeah.
AirPods Pro.
Okay, let's go to the Max. There's obviously the same thing, different color. I guess this enticing. Nothing new. Exactly the same. I guess USB charging. I guess is a new thing. Different color.
AirPods Pro's new hearing aid features. Apple announced new features coming to the second gen Pro that are designed to help prevent and increase awareness around hearing loss. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's a feature, so that's nothing that new.
Yeah. Now the watch.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks okay. Time out. This looks kind of cool.
It's bigger,
Just the
brighter, thinner.
Just the picture. I'm sorry. Just the picture looks cool. Not the watch.
Like the watch itself.
No, the picture looks cool. I
Yeah.
like it.
So it's the 10th series in this lineup already. It is kind of crazy fast, right?
Yeah. That's,
Again, I don't know why they. I guess this is more. Maybe their numbers show that a lot more people buy the standard watch versus the Ultra. Or they're waiting for a killer feature for the Ultra, but yeah, these are another thinner Apple product. Slightly wider, charges faster. That's the thing, right? Like, they talk about sleep and all this stuff. I don't think anyone wears their Apple Watch to sleep. Right? Because when you're sleeping, I assume you're charging it. Why would you wear your watch, right?
yeah.
So I don't... it's cool that it can detect, like, different health things, like sleep apnea in this case, but I don't know why or who would wear it to sleep. Would anyone wear a watch to sleep?
No.
Not me.
That's weird, right? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe people do. I haven't seen anyone with an Apple Watch actually wear it to sleep. Alright, what's down there? Nothing?
No, just the Apple Watch Ultra 2 new finish.
It's just a different color. That's the thing, right? Like, they don't have... It's like that's why a lot of people are disappointed, right? Like, it's only a different color or different this and that, like the stereo headphones
Yeah.
and this one. It's not that many like new features. It's just a refresh. And especially when it's once a year, right? You expect something bigger, but I don't know, maybe Apple's running out of ideas. I guess we'll find out next year. All right. Something new.
Sony
New
Ultra.
design. new hardware, kind of like Apple, but PlayStation related.
Oh,
A lot of new features, I guess, or I don't know if it's a lot of new features, but it's a lot more advanced features. We
Seven
can talk about each.
hundred
Yeah,
dollars.
well, let's talk about cost first, I guess. $700. Too
So
much? Too little?
this is what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, it's $700, but let's say if someone took in their PlayStation 5 just to trade, to upgrade it to the Pro, right?
Yeah.
How much are you gonna shave off of that $700?
So probably at least 300 or around 300. Depends on how you sell it. If you sell it on to someone local versus GameStop, right?
That's true.
I would sell someone local or not local, but even eBay or something cheaper, or you get more.
Yeah.
So you technically pay 400, maybe. I don't know, something like that. Is 700 a lot to you guys, or a lot for this?
Was how much? 600?
Yeah.
500, 4 and 5.
Yeah. About
Or
four.
500?
This, yeah. What do you think?
200 more for the Pro?
Yeah, it's not that much or more, right? Because you're getting. Oh, I guess we'll talk about the features a little after.
Yeah.
But just at face value, what do you think? 700 is too much or too little, or just right?
Too much. Too much.
Okay, too much for you. about you?
Knowing
Uh-huh.
like with the well, some part of it, I think it's too much.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I honestly think how they did PlayStation 4 and 5 was right. Yeah, then again, I guess like I don't think people are considering how much things cost more now, right?
Yeah.
Like even groceries, like you used to pay $20 for a week for the whole family. Now it's like 100, $200 a week for the whole family. So consoles have not actually seen that much of an increase except for the games itself, right? 60 to $70 now.
That was very recent too.
Yeah,
Oh my
and the
God.
controller went up $5 recently, like 2 days ago. So I think the inflation, the dollar value obviously is different, right? But 700 it is a lot, but it's not a lot when you compare it to like all the stuff that you already see inflation of, right?
You were complaining about how gas went up from like a buck fit, like back in
Yeah, a
the day.
dollar, right? To now like
Like
five,
five,
six
six. No,
dollars.
yeah, okay. So it's not that bad because at least the pricing was steady until. Yeah.
Until
Okay.
recently, right?
Yeah.
Like eggs used to be like we paid like $12 for eggs yesterday for 18 eggs. I was like, what the heck?
Okay. Wait.
Yeah,
What kind of eggs are you buying?
pasteurized or
Because
you know,
seriously, oh, plus you're shopping differently than I'm probably shopping then.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but still, this. I'm just saying, like even that, like I'm just surprised. Like even bags of chips, everything is just so much more expensive than it used to be. And consoles, obviously, this would probably be the new baseline, right?
Yeah. Probably.
The dollar value is so different now that 700 might be the new 500. I guess we'll find out next when PS6 comes out.
Okay.
But I think to justify that, right? You get 2 terabytes
Well,
versus 800 terabytes before, right?
well,
Which is a lot.
no. Let's look at this. I guess it's.
Yeah. So how much did you upgrade
Oh, it's 2
your?
terabyte. Oh,
Yeah, it's much more. It's like
okay.
twice
Yeah, it's twice as big. Okay.
So
or pretty much twice. How much did you put in yours, Brian,
the
when you
four
upgraded?
the 4 terabyte one that I got was on sale, but it was still like a good $100.
Yeah, so it's pretty much the same price
Yeah.
if you consider higher SSD, right?
Right.
But then also you're getting a better system, right? So I
Or
guess out of all these three major key points that they emphasize, right? Upgraded GPU, ray tracing, and AI upscaling. Which of the three do you guys care about the most? Like, is there anything that stands out to you for you guys?
We've added even more powerful ray tracing that provides more dynamic reflection and refraction of light. This allows the rays to be cast at double and at triple and times triple the speed of the
Yeah,
current PS5. So it's when it reads.
it's like a reflection. Like if you play
Oh,
Spider-Man, right? You
okay,
get to
okay.
see the reflection on the buildings.
Oh, okay, okay,
And if
okay.
Spider-Man's on the window, you get to see him there too, or on a puddle or whatever. I think that adds, it makes the game look a lot better, to be honest with you. So this is technically 45% faster, better than the original.
I think for me it would be GPU.
You just care about the raw power?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
I
about you?
agree. For me, GPU, like, I would prefer much like more value, more performance when I'm playing a game.
Because I think this is, at least to me, I don't know, maybe it's a problem I see, right? Like, when you play PlayStation, you have to choose performance or quality, right?
Right.
Which one do you guys choose mainly?
I lean towards performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now with this, you don't have to choose. It's technically both in one now. 'Cause that was a stupid thing. Like when we played Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise.
Yeah. Picking
Oh my
between
god,
the
that game
two.
is ugly. When oh my god, no, it's not even like the console can't even render the hair correctly, or even most of the game looks so ugly.
PS5.
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
but
No, but
but
I was just reading. PS5 Pro is available as a discless console. Sony clarified,
yeah.
with the
So you
option
need
to buy the currently available disc drive for PS5 separately.
yeah. So you know how PlayStation if you go up, the picture's right there. You can buy a separate attachable one. That's how the Slim is doing it now.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where I'm on the fence about, like, because in the PS5, when it first came out, that was
Yeah,
the you had the option, right? Just the same price, the disc version or the digital version. It was the same price.
yeah,
And then now they're charging extra for the disc version.
yeah.
So for someone like me who have the physical copies of games, if I want to upgrade to PS5, I would have to pay extra just so that I can play the games I already have.
yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah. Okay, so there's some good and plus and minuses with that too, right? Like if your disk drive ever goes bad, you can replace it. Uh, I've never had that issue, but I have a friend who had that issue. Like the disk drive won't read anymore.
Hmm.
Obviously, I don't play as much games as that person, but that person had to, I guess, get it fixed or just play digital only. So in this case, it's a good idea. So you can always just replace it.
But I'm wondering how much it costs.
80 bucks.
$80.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically you're paying extra 100 for the
Yeah.
disc version.
Yeah. And also from a manufacturing point of view, right? Obviously, the more you manufacture one thing, is the cheaper it is, right?
That's,
That's why I think the way they engineered this was genius, where they have the attachment versus not, because having two SKU is more cost more for the person than or for the manufacturer than having one.
does look nice though.
It does, yeah. Hopefully they have a Spider-Man one when it comes out.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Just,
And also, I guess the coolest thing or one of the other cool thing is Wi-Fi 7. So you
what?
have Wi-Fi 7, even though most homes won't have Wi-Fi 7 at all.
Um,
Yeah. So there's gonna be some games that are enhanced now for it too, meaning it will look better. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth is the only one I'm looking forward to. Other this, I guess Horizon Forbidden West. I haven't played that yet. Just finished Spider-Man. Crazy ass game. DLC maybe when it comes out.
Whenever that comes out, yep.
Yeah, hopefully next year. But I guess we'll find out. Are you guys looking forward to any of the games that's listed here? The
Oh,
Dogma, yeah, Dogma, Gran Turismo, Hogwarts, Rift Apart. That was a good game, but I already beat it, so I don't think I'll ever go back. Unless my
I
kid
heard
goes back.
Dragon Dogma 2 is also very good.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Demon Souls. Alan Wake 2 is another one I might play one day. The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered has some extra missions now. That might be a good one. It's a 33-hour game or something. It took me 33 hours to beat. Whew, that took a long time. That was a good game. What do you guys think? So overall, are you guys getting it? I'm just curious.
probably not. Not for
I
that.
don't have any plans of getting it, no.
Yeah, especially when you have the Spider-Man one. I don't think anyone's gonna give that one up.
Yeah.
Plus, to
But
spend.
technically, you can keep the case though, right?
But I can't use it on this one, so I'm just keeping the cover.
Yeah, which is kind of useless.
Plus, spending $80 extra just for a freaking CD drive.
Yeah. Well, you can always get it on sale if it goes on sale. I guess that's another thing, right? Wait for it to go on sale.
Yeah, but I already have games that are discs that I need to play. So,
Yeah, so you need to fork it out sooner.
you know.
Yeah. But I guess, yeah, I don't know. This is the stopgap, obviously, before PS6, whenever that comes out.
Yeah, but going back to the look, I do have look like how sleek it is.
Yeah, with the bump, it's harder, right? To just.
Well, technically, it still has a bump.
Yeah, so it's hard to justify the.
Oh, and the stand to make it vertical is also separately.
Wait, do you guys use the stand?
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
vertical.
Mine's vertical too.
What? I'm the only one who. Oh my, you guys are crazy.
Why? You don't have
I
it
really-
I know
vertical?
some people have
No.
issue with it being vertical, like with overheating. I have not had that issue,
Yeah.
and it just, I think it looks nicer being vertical,
Yeah.
and there's more space.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks so
it
much
is a
nicer.
bulky. It is bulky, right? Yeah, but the Spider-Man console is very nice. Yeah. Yeah, I have mine horizontal. I guess I'm a little weird. So from PlayStation to computer cases, this is the only screenshot, or the only one I think we should talk about. Or there's one more after this, but 1 out of 10. Cool, not cool. A Shark computer case.
Where is everything? That's what I want to know.
So the graphics looks like it's right there.
Right
Like-
here?
No, on the left side.
Right
Yeah,
here?
that looks like it might be the graphics. Oh, I don't know, actually. It could be the CPU, actually. I don't know. If you need to ever fix this, that's another thing too. I assume you open it from the
I'm
top.
not sure there's any fixing of this one.
Yeah.
No, but would you guys buy this?
No.
I think this looks very cool.
It looks cool.
It looks very, very cool.
You wouldn't buy it, Brian?
No, I would not.
How come?
I would rather have a regular square. The only thing that I liked that I ever saw in a computer case or casing is the actual like information of what's going on in the computer on the outside of the case.
Okay, that technically uses an HDMI cable.
Yeah,
Or
but
not exactly, but yeah.
I like that feature in a case. So instead of looking it up on the PC itself, you have it there.
Yeah.
Reading
Just-
it for you.
Okay, am I the only one who actually have the computer on the floor?
Mine is
I-
on my
I am,
desk. Mine is on my desk.
Isn't it hot?
No, not really.
Really?
Plus-
Okay, mine's on the floor. I can't even see it if I look down.
Plus, I have the windows open, so the ventilation goes out.
Oh, I'm surprised you don't like this one, Brian. Fergus does, which is I actually like it too. Like if you get a computer case, you might as well just go all out on something cool, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is it's one of those like mini PCs, mini desktops.
I don't
So
think
it's
it
not
doesn't look that mini.
so it's not like gonna be as bulky as like other than like the protruding like fins and stuff. But
Oh
I don't think
yeah,
it's actually it's considered like a mini PC that's like that's parts is smaller than a regular piece desktop would have.
yeah,
And these do work great, and they are great. Like save plenty of room. They do work pretty great. Like may not be as powerful, but they work very well in its own right. So
yeah. Can you look up the PC case real quick?
Which one?
Shoe, SHOE
SHOE.
computer case. Yeah. No, not. Scroll down. Down. Dio. Yeah. Okay. Click on
oh,
it.
this one.
All right. So, what do you guys think of this one then?
No.
Bam.
Come on now, no.
I think the shark one was cooler.
Then the shoe.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I mean, like, how often do you buy a computer? Not that often. Maybe like every 5, 6, 10 years. I guess it depends on how crazy you went. But this is, I think it's kind of cool. No?
No.
Can you click on that scorpion one on the upper left? Would you buy this? Wait, before you click, would you buy this, Fergus?
I would prefer the shark. Like I think the shark is cooler than this.
It's more unique, right?
Yeah.
All right. Can you click on the scorpion on the upper left? Okay. How about this?
This is a gaming chair.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Would you buy it?
I'm only gonna have one monitor, let's be honest.
Technically, you have two. Right now, right?
Yeah, two, but still, it's like I have to. It's not gonna be coming with monitors. I have to buy, what, 3 more monitors?
Yeah. Oh no, you don't have to. You can just use 2 or 1. It's kind of cool, right? So this is too much for you guys too. Not in terms of cost, but like in terms of like.
No, in terms of cost, yes.
Oh no, obviously, just ignore the cost for all of this, right? Like, would you buy it? I guess in general.
I mean, it does look comfortable, to be honest.
You might just fall asleep playing games, huh?
Especially how this person is just laying down.
I don't even know, like. I mean, obviously, you're not playing a serious game if you're laying down like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fergus, yeah, no.
I think this would be fun to try it.
This will take up your whole room, though.
Oh yes.
100%, right? This is like the centerpiece of a room.
The only bad thing is, I'm gonna say, is if one of these actually breaks, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
To
I don't know how to fix that. Yeah.
Yeah. How am I supposed to fix this?
I just super glue.
Super glue my ass.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe not something extravagant like this, but if you go to the next one, next article. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Instead of something extravagant, what about a normal case but with a car logo or some logo that you like in this case is Lambo, color and logo?
I mean, you're just basically buying it for the Lamborghini name at that point.
Well, besides the nice case too.
Yeah.
I would say this is I think one of the popular ones, but the Lambo, does that entice you to buy it more?
Like I said, you're basically gonna buy it for the Lamborghini name, so.
Yeah. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I don't think I would. And I don't know. It's
Questionable, huh?
yeah.
If you already have a case, you would not buy this case, right?
Yeah, but like even if it's like a brand that like I really like it's just a PC case. Like I'm not too sure about it.
It's hard to justify changing what you have for another case unless it's that much better, right?
Okay, the only way that this would be cooler if it had like a little car just racing around it.
Okay, yeah, whatever. I know.
No, you know, like those pixel images of a Lamborghini car just racing around.
Oh, I thought you were thinking like Hot Wheels.
No, not Hot Wheels, not like a Hot Wheels, but actually like
Yeah.
like a digital like car.
Yeah, like all over, like 360 kind of display.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Then maybe it'll catch my attention and be like, oh, this could be a thing. Why? But no, I wouldn't buy it. Because then, yeah, it might be expensive.
No, it's just not the expense, right? It's the time it takes to move one to another.
Yeah.
Say you already have this case, it's hard to justify moving to this case again. But I guess if you're buying a brand new one, then I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that ain't...
I like how they put a Lambo next to the case.
Yeah. So, like almost 340. That's not that bad actually for a case. I wonder how much the shark one costs, but I assume it might be a lot, just like the shoe.
Well, looks like a nice case.
Yeah. Lian Li is pretty popular.
Brings a carbon fiber upgrade to offer a more premium look. The right side panel includes a panel that shows that it is individually numbered. Oh, indicating its speciality and authenticity. Okay.
Hey. So there's limited edition, I guess. Huh?
Furthermore, the case comes with a high-resolution 5-inch display to show hardware-related metrics, which resembles the dashboard meter of a Lamborghini supercar. Okay.
Does that entice you a little more?
I mean, it looks nice.
How often would you even look at that, right? It has to be on your desk, that's the thing.
Yeah, it has to be on your desk. It has to be that thing facing you. And
that looks like the exhaust part. So that's the back?
Yeah. Well, this is supposed to be like the speedometer.
Yeah, so it's the back. No, the grills make it look like it's the back. I don't know if it is.
Yeah, I think this is the front, maybe.
Yeah, well, it makes more sense if it's in the front. Huh?
Yeah.
Because you normally see those grills in the back because the exhaust is supposed to be in the back.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just the design.
Plus, it looks like a cable's coming out right here.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right.
Cool, though.
It looks okay. Yeah. It looks interesting, but yeah, I wouldn't buy it for that price.
All right, it's talking about.
Well, what the hell?
So now the display is getting much more advanced. Would you guys ever wear your display?
No. Where is the display for this person?
Well, I assume it's right in the middle.
In the middle?
Or it could be the whole shirt, but I'm just assuming the difference is in the middle.
Yeah.
I assume it could be like the whole thing, could be anything. But this is just an example. Would you guys actually wear something that has a display? Obviously, the display is flexible.
I think they're nice for like Halloween or for like a rave.
Yeah, something.
But not every day, right?
Yeah.
I don't. No.
Because I'm assuming it has to be battery powered, right?
Like who?
So you're gonna have to have a battery in your pocket or something. Because this is an interesting idea, but I don't know the uses of it, right?
Yeah. To make them more supple, LG built the substrate material from a silicone similar to that used in contact lens. with micro LEDs smaller than 40 micrometers for the light source. LG notes that it can be stretched from 12 to 14 inches, or about 20%.
Yeah. It's a cool idea, but a bag maybe makes sense because if you're tired of one design, you go to another design, or you can customize your own design, I guess. But a shirt, I guess that kind of makes sense, right? You have something like, I don't know.
Oh man, just
You
think.
can have any design on a shirt, I guess. You can have the same shirt but different designs every day.
You know what? I could see people just abusing this.
Yeah, yeah. You can also do it for different reasons. Yeah.
Oh man.
Watches, I guess, is another one
Yeah.
where you just change the face. I don't know. It's a cool idea, but would you guys? What would cause you guys to use this? I guess.
Uh, just sheer boredom.
Your boredom. Yeah. Creative outlet, I guess, is another.
Yeah.
I'm just curious
Well,
about the
not really
battery.
Yeah.
in the way of any like you're not, it doesn't like, in the way of me of doing things. Like I think it's fine.
Yeah. I guess how comfortable it is if you have a shirt version. I guess we'll see in the future. Let's say was in Seoul Fashion Week, or going to be
So
2025.
that's crazy.
All right. Speaking of foldable clothes, you have foldable phones that's 3-layered now. Instead of two layer, there's 3 for
Oh my gosh, what
a
are people
low
doing?
price of almost 1,000 per layer. Yes, no,
No, definitely no.
definitely no. How about you, Fergus?
I think it's pretty cool. Like with 3 phones, it's practically the size of like a tablet, right?
Tablet, yes, exactly.
Like 3 sides of the screen. Like I think that's for like a small tablet. That's pretty cool. Like you can open up into basically use a tablet or keep it as your phone.
So this is,
Um,
you know how we are talking about it in the last episode, like how you guys use phones and I use tablets. This would be a great example of like the in between, right? You just have one foldable that can be a tablet.
I would like to see if this is what if this can do what I think it can. Is that you know how when you on the phone sometimes you want to go portrait mode or landscape mode, you gotta turn your phone and let the screen rotate.
Yeah.
This one, if you can just open it up and it'll rotate into landscape mode, and then if you close it, it'll rotate to portrait mode. I think that would be a pretty really cool feature and very handy, so that you don't have to turn your phone and let it wait for it to turn and stuff.
Because according to the camera where the punch hole is at, it looks like it's always supposed to be that direction. Open
Yeah,
or close.
Well, that's the camera. That's for
Yeah.
But then when you open it, it becomes landscape, right? Like how like this.
Yeah.
For
How
it-
seamless it is too, right?
For instance, if you have like a YouTube video here, it's just like this usually on top. But if you open it up,
Does it go the whole thing?
Yeah, full screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of cool idea. I don't know. For $3,000, I mean, you might as well just buy a good phone and a good tablet.
Yeah.
You have 2 devices instead of just one. And I don't know. This is pretty expensive.
It took 5 years to develop.
Yeah, kind of makes sense, right? Because they're still struggling even with 2 layers, 3 layers, even worse. Can you scroll down a little bit? Yeah, I don't know. It looks kind of like a cool idea, but I don't know. Wait. By Thursday, they already received 3.7 million pre-orders.
But remember, it's only Chinese.
Huawei is a Chinese company, but that's a lot. A lot of people have $3,000 just laying around. You know, to buy a phone. You know what I mean?
You know what? This could be worldwide. Well, except for here in the U.S., but because that's what it said on top. Like,
I don't
don't.
think. Yeah, yeah, no. Huawei, I think, is banned from US, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, from selling stuff in US under that brand. I assume there's millions of other brands that are actually leaked into here. But that's a lot. Can you believe it?
10.2.
Yeah, it's a lot of pre-orders.
Dude, that's wait. Three. That's am I calculating that right? 1, 2, 3 times 28. Yeah, that I am not calculating that wrong. That's $10 billion.
So it comes with a 10.2-inch 3K display with a 92% screen to body ratio.
Dude, they this is $1 billion product. 10 billion, I guess. I guess it takes a lot to develop and actually make too.
And tri-folded. Interesting.
Yeah. But all these foldables has to take a couple years before you.
Yeah. It has to be tested like periodically, huh?
Well, not just that. It's you're technically a beta tester still. These are still new technology. Maybe a couple more years. That's a good idea though. Bigger, a tablet and a phone in one. But for 3,000, I don't think that's,
Yeah.
at least not for me.
I mean, it looks nice from what the picture shows, but yeah, I'm not. Yeah, like you said, the price is not.
I'm just
So.
surprised 3.7 million already pre-ordered.
If
God
you're rich and got the money, you can do it.
damn. Yeah, do whatever you like, right? So if you, okay, I mean, I guess the title already gave it away, but this is just a fun fact one. Can you, if you were to guess how much data we use every year, how many megabytes do you think we actually use?
100 trillion?
Yeah, 100 trillion megabytes. Can you believe that?
Oh, but self-driving cars, drones, and
Or
more tech.
last year, sorry. What?
Self-driving cars, drones, and more new technology contribute to the record number. Okay, so it's not just us, but you know, well, technically it is us, but there was
Yeah.
more, I guess, tools for us to use to.
Yeah, so our 5G and stuff, 3G, 4G, whatever we tend to use.
Yeah,
But in America only, and 100 trillion megabytes of wireless data. And can you imagine all the signal that goes around? That's crazy. So that is about 6% higher than before. No, obviously, I guess as the robots and other stuff start coming up, all these signals will be used even more and more. It's kind of crazy. I never thought about how much megabytes we actually use.
America spent about 100 billion fewer minutes talking on the phone than the prior year and maintained a similar amount of text messaging. Wow.
To be honest, a lot of people probably don't make calls anymore, right?
No.
Even restaurants and doctors and dentists and stuff text you now. It's kind of crazy.
It is.
No,
It
well,
is.
text messages, and then maybe for meetings like we don't do phone calls. We do like Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah. According to the seller. Wait. However, in the U.S., there is continuing uncertainty of how to find new spectrum for wireless communication.
Yeah, because you have to imagine all these are crowding up the network, right? So that's why there's 5G, there's 6G, and all that stuff coming that
Yeah.
expands different wavelengths.
Yeah. But still, 100 trillion megabytes is a lot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So crazy.
All right. what would cause you guys to? Do you guys play retro much at all?
A little bit. Not too
Do you,
much.
Fergus?
I have played some retro games on the Switch, like the Switch has those, like the old like NES, Game Boy games
Yeah.
on it. I do play those.
It's kind of cool that you can just buy one of these nowadays and just like like all the games you want to play back then, right? In a form factor like this. Like one of our coworkers bought this one in, or similar, something really similar,
Yeah.
and had like lots of games on it. It's like, damn. I don't know. But it's kind of cool, right? Like the
Yeah.
power, how things are now. Emulation. It's so crazy. PlayStation 1 games portable. Yeah. 250. Not that bad for all the games you can put on it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah. I forgot how many games that he had on it, but it was quite a lot. I don't know. I don't know how illegal all that stuff is. But I guess Apple technically supported this recently. All the emulation stuff. So I'm assuming if Apple did it, I assume everyone else will follow suit soon.
Yes. I
But
guess.
the colors are kind of cool though, to be honest with you. Especially the
Yeah.
purple one brings you back to the Game Boy Color days, huh?
Yeah. This guy's playing Jaws. Pinball Jaws.
Yeah. Pinball games back then was pretty fun.
It's, I mean, for $250 maybe, but I wouldn't. I mean, I have PS5. I'm happy where I'm at. All right, we're going to movies.
Okay, so film news. One a pretty big one recently was trailer came out for season 2 of Arcane. This is out. This will be out on Netflix. Arcane is set in with the characters from the game League of Legends, and this is kind of its own unique story with featuring those characters.
How did you like season 1?
I did very much enjoy season 1. It's very it's kind of cool, like you just experiencing these characters outside of the game.
Yeah.
It does give the still similar story, like similar character, but it's not exactly in the lines of the original lore. It's its own story, but like
Yeah.
if the characters are there and they're not changed too much, so it's pretty cool seeing them. And this one, I think that the characters are more fleshed out to be the characters they are in the video game. The season 1 was more kind of the what led to how everything ends up being, I guess. Yeah.
When is this out?
It comes out in November.
Oh, that's super soon.
That
I guess
is
it's been a couple
real
years,
soon.
or it's been at least a year since.
It's been some time, yeah.
That's awesome. I hope like stuff like this happens more and better. 'Cause,
I
it's
know
cool to
what
see,
I said. I know what you want.
yeah, I mean like even Street Fighter or some other games too, right? But like
I mean,
Street Fighter barely have a actual story. Like I think Udon Comics is the only one that kind of fleshed out a story. But having a story behind these games or more of a story is kind of cool.
Valorant is also created by Riot Games, so there's potential there.
Yeah, if this is successful, right? Then that means they most likely will.
Hong's waiting for it.
Yeah, I mean I've been waiting. Well, the lore is already kind of out there, but
Yeah, the lore's out
like to
there.
have an official lore, right?
Official
Would be kind of
story.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, shooter games, it's like there's barely any story. Fighting games, barely any. Maybe Tekken. Tekken is kind of messy now.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, I think, did the greatest in terms of story. This is kind of like a playing out a story.
Yeah, it looks.
Man, the art style is very good. It looks like the art style has improved pretty well. So, looking forward to that.
I'm looking for it. It looks like an interesting. I started watching it, but I got kind of bored. So
Oh, because you're not involved in the characters, I guess, right? You don't play the game.
yeah,
Yeah, I think this is a treat for, especially for all the fans.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. And I think you care more when it comes to stuff that you spend time playing, right?
yeah. That is true.
Yeah, Arcane, to me, I don't know much about it or League,
Yeah,
so it'll probably be just like you. But if the story's that good, then it might entice you to play it. But by now, you're kind of like way too late in the game.
yeah.
Well, this next one you'll care about. So
Yeah.
we did talk about this series last week, and we do have kind of officially scheduled to come out in October.
Yeah. So this story is supposed to happen between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. So right before Super. So it's not replacing GT officially. Which is kind of weird because they bring the characters down to size too. So I don't know. Maybe they're just like erasing GT completely. I guess we'll find out. It doesn't make sense for Goku to become small. Then in GT becomes small again.
We'll see why. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Hopefully there's more season and Super comes back, but October is around the corner, man. It's gonna be super cool.
So they're Japan in October, but they're saying the same thing with the Western release most likely taking place on the same day.
Most likely doesn't mean it will. That's the thing. Dubbing and stuff simultaneously, I think, might be hard. I guess we'll see. It can happen.
Okay.
But I guess you can always just watch and just read the subtitles.
If
Are
they
you-
did record that, then it might happen. Yeah.
Are you
Yeah, I think
the type of person that watches it dubbed?
yeah.
Oh my god.
No, I mean, like, for Dragon Ball Super, I did not, right? Because
Right.
it was released before it came out on the streaming service. But back then, it was translated by people, and I just read the subtitles. I never actually watched Super dubbed, because by that time I already finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, so this would be pretty cool. The Dragon Ball Broly movie, I think, was, or superheroes, I forgot which one was simultaneously released, which is kind of crazy. Finally, a new Dragon Ball show.
Yeah. So that's gonna be very exciting.
Yeah, 40 years. That's crazy. Yeah, hopefully it's good. We shall see. I heard there's no animation fail for this as well.
Oh man. We shall see.
And then some film that coming out this week is a pretty interesting one. Speak No Evil.
Wait, is that James?
Yeah, James McAvoy.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
I always
God.
find it interesting, like James McAvoy starring in as a villain in a lot of horror movies or
Yeah.
thrillers. So I always find that very interesting. He does a very amazing portrayal as the villain.
To be honest, I see him more as a villain than a good guy. To be honest.
It was.
Glass, was it?
Yeah, Glass
That was up very great.
and what was the last one of that? Glass was the Invincible, right? Glass and then Unbreakable.
Split.
Glass and then Split.
Yeah, Split.
Yeah, Split was crazy. Such a good movie. Yeah, in general, he's a pretty good actor, though.
Yeah, he acts well. I like his acting.
Yeah. So let's see how this one goes. But is this Speak No Evil sounds like an old movie?
I don't
No?
think.
That
Is
I'm
this like
not
a
too sure
remake?
about.
Okay, maybe it's not because that scene looks like it's something from an old movie.
Oh, like this scene right here up top.
Yeah.
That seems that I think you're thinking of
What's
what was
that?
that
The
called?
hotel one, right?
Yeah, here's Johnny.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I just
yeah.
I just blanked on the name of it. Oh
Yeah.
man,
Oh,
you're thinking of that.
Yeah, I was thinking of that one. 87% so
The
89%
Shining,
so
The
far.
The
The Shining,
Shining.
yes.
But yeah, this story is about like kind of uh like a family goes on a vacation and then meets up with another family. That's the James McAvoy family.
Oh, I
And
saw this
then
trailer.
it turns out he's kind of pushing the limit of how much he can kind of push them. He just keeps trying testing the limit of how much he can push them, and it becomes kind of very psychological, horror-esque
Yeah.
for the family.
Dude, dude, this is crazy. I don't know. Would you go on vacation and meet another couple or family even?
No.
That's
That's
another thing, right?
usually
That's what do you think?
usually be okay.
You think it would be okay until you watch this movie. And then you're like, maybe not.
That's funny. Yeah.
Okay, and then this is another big one. Uh, this is the Grand Tour, One for the Road, that's coming out in on the 13th. So the Grand Tour, do you guys know who is part of the Grand Tour?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
So it's from Jeremy Clarkson, Rich Hammond, and James May. The trios that started with Top Gear,
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And so they've gone to have another show called the Grand Tour. That's and now last one, this special episode is gonna be the last episode of this series.
Like ever?
That's what it's implying. Yes.
Hmm.
Oh, I guess until they make enough money and they just come back, right?
Yeah. What it's implying is that this is the last episode or like car episode that these three are gonna be starring, working together.
Awesome. I never seen any of their stuff. Is it good to you?
It's a very fun show. Like they have a very fun time. Like they do. It's a lot. It's all about cars, right?
Yeah.
But they do all these wacky stuff, fun stuff. But it's a very fun show. You can see them having fun and enjoying their company with each other, and so it's a I would say it's like similar to kind of like MythBusters, but with cars
Oh,
in a sense,
Mythbusters. Yeah.
right?
Okay.
It's very fun and stuff. So definitely, I think these three have worked together for a long time, so they have a lot of synergy together.
Yeah. Okay. So they drive crazy like cool cars around and kind of like
Sometimes
talk about it,
yes,
right?
sometimes not. Sometimes
They get.
they do random experiments too.
They drive
uh,
a POS. Yeah.
my car back in the day. I
Yeah.
should have met that car or something. That's pretty cool. Like if you have this passion for cars and you get a show, that's pretty damn awesome.
Yeah. That looks like a POS right there.
Nah, POS probably costs more than.
Man.
If they have it on a show, it probably costs more than than a
Actually,
penny.
no, because sometimes they do like these real like. I saw like these junkie cars, and it was like, why would you drive that? And then it was like, oh, just for. I guess it's just for like laughs and stuff.
Yeah, nostalgia or something.
Yeah.
Old cars, it lives. I mean, a lot of people like it, especially the not the mechanics, but the engineers,
Yeah.
because you can actually fix it still and do stuff to it. Not like these newer cars, you can't do much.
True, but I mean, it was. I watched a couple episodes and it was okay. It was interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's nothing I wouldn't. It's not on my.
September 13th, which is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, which is Friday the 13th. Oh.
Yeah. Before we talk about like the release of Rings of Power, and Rings of Power is top 5 of the most watched season, just being 2 weeks out on Prime, of course, but just being 2 weeks out, it's already topping that chart right there.
I honestly think that makes sense, right?
Very big.
Yeah. Because Lord of the Rings is a huge following, right?
Yeah, reportedly 40 million viewers globally.
And that also kind of helps solidify, like, this is a good show. I might actually watch it then. I don't remember much, actually. From the...
Time to rewatch everything.
Yeah, that's another, like, 50 hours.
Spend, like, a whole week rewatch everything.
Is this Sauron?
No.
Hmm.
I don't think so. But yeah, very fun, very cool show.
Oh.
Definitely very popular.
Huh. Kind of like it. It looks interesting. Maybe I'll watch the first one.
Well, you can watch the second one now too.
So, this one. Do you guys remember the Zodiac killer?
This is solved.
Yes, it is. It is. It has been solved. Yes.
But why is there still a documentary?
Because
this is a new documentary coming out on Netflix. I believe it's Netflix. About a documentary about the Zodiac killer, right? So it is solved a bit. I didn't read too much detail into it. I kind of want to watch the documentary.
Mm-hmm.
There maybe are new clues.
Yeah.
That's what it's saying. Like there should be some new information that the public hasn't heard of.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I've watched a lot of documentaries on this, and I even watched the movie that came out.
The movie was good.
Yeah. And
But
so
they never said who, I think, I think that was in text actually at the end.
So
go ahead.
I feel like they might think they solved it, but I don't think, because they're pointing a finger at a lot of people, to be honest.
No. Someone decrypted the note. When they put that guy in jail, the crime stopped.
Yeah. The funny thing is how the first one came about to be decrypted. That was funny to me.
I don't remember much about the crimes that happened, but I was, and in San Francisco, it was an hour. Oakland? San Francisco, right?
It was San Francisco.
Yeah. It was like pretty much home.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But that would have been a scary time back then, huh? Like, if this actually happened? I mean, like, now. But this is cool. More documentary, I guess more closure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Netflix has been doing a lot of documentary. There's been so many Netflix documentaries.
Yeah, there have been.
It's very interesting. Like, I find documentaries pretty interesting. Like, finding out, learning about all these details regarding whatever the documentary is about.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that Zac Efron one on Netflix. He gets to travel around. Kind of cool. Zodiac, it's a pretty cool mystery back then.
It was. I liked it. I like all these kind of like murder mysteries type of stuff.
Yeah. You and a million others. Everyone likes it.
Oh.
And next is Emmys coming out airing this weekend. Yes.
You can select.
I'm just putting that just to note. We'll definitely go over it.
76 years? Wow, that's crazy.
all these. You could get nominated for all these.
Well, pretty much a lot of things
Yeah.
now, yeah.
Host for a game show.
Well, that's not. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Emmys is for like TV series, so like TV, so anything. And then of course, like it's not just the actors and the films. There's a lot that goes into it. Like
Yeah. So this kind of helps you get recognized and help you get out there.
Plus, it's nice to put on your resume. Yeah, I'm an Emmy Award winning stunt
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
coordination for comedy program.
Yeah.
this year is gonna be hosted by Eugene Levy and Dan Levy.
Outstanding comedy series.
Yeah, they're these two are, I think, most well known, like starring in Schitt's Creek.
Huh.
I've never seen that. Is it a good show?
I've had people who watch it say that it's very much enjoy it. So, like the show.
What we do in the shadows effects. That sounds like a good scary one.
Only
Royal.
murders. In the building.
Is that the Selena Gomez thing?
Yeah, that's the Selena Gomez.
Okay, season 4 or something, right?
Yeah, season 4.
Reminds me.
I heard like The Bear is very good. That's.
Oh, yeah, I think I heard of that one too. I need to watch that Selena Gomez one.
That's cool. 76 years.
Yeah, and then closing off a little, just thank you to James Earl Jones for his legendary performances everywhere.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Definitely R.I.P. He made Star Wars. He made Lion King.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He was the voice of Mufasa.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
So voice of Darth Vader, Mufasa, two of his most well-known roles.
Without Darth Vader, I don't think there's. I mean, obviously that he's the main character, but yeah, without his voice, iconic voice, I don't know how Star Wars would be though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it cannot be worse than how it is now, but that's a different story. Yeah, rest in peace. He changed the acting world, or contributed a lot to the acting world.
Yeah, and this next two is just like the actors giving tribute to him, like Mark Hamill, who was Luke in Star Wars.
Yeah.
And then,
beautiful fan art. Oh, let's take a look.
so this fan art is kind of recognizing all the different actors and actresses in the Star Wars
That we lost?
Yeah.
that have passed away.
Who's this one?
That's Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
Oh!
The suit.
Oh!
I mean, obviously you don't see that person because he's in the suit, but
Yeah. Oh, the guy...
you can...
R2-D2 guy died? Too?
Yes.
Oh.
I did not know that. Okay, scroll down. Is there more pictures?
Oh. Okay. Wow. Interesting. We will be going to video games now. And the first one is Elite Crazy Taxi Reboot. You guys remember the game Crazy Taxi?
In arcades, yeah.
Yes, I remember this game well.
Did you guys ever actually own this game?
No.
Did you, please?
I had a friend who owned it, so I've played it on a console before.
Did you guys play in arcades too? Or was it just me?
Arcades.
I saw it on arcades, but I didn't really because at that time, there was also the Ninja Turtle one and the Bart Simpson
Yeah.
one. So I was
Yeah.
more interested in those than
And a driving one.
yeah. But
This
then
one.
oh, go
Huh?
ahead.
There's a similar game to this. That's the
The
Simpsons one,
Simpsons?
isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
I
very
was about to
similar.
say that. Yeah. The Simpsons Hit and Run
Yeah,
copied
very
this and
similar.
GTA. Yeah, exactly the same. And it was an easy game, but it's hard at times too because the controllers are old. I played it kind of, I don't know, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. It's kind of fun, but it's kind of challenging because it's like they give you very little time. You hit something once or twice, you have to redo it. That
Yeah.
was a pretty cool game.
Yeah.
Okay,
It looks like
Reboot, huh?
yeah, in 2027.
Nice.
Interesting. So yeah, that caught my eyes. Another one is Capcom's latest collections of arcade classic gives the Punisher its due.
Oh, another arcade, huh? Nice.
What do you guys think of? How do you guys feel about that? Like they're repackaging old games. I guess like Nintendo does a lot, but
I mean, I guess it was due, but at the same time, why can't we just leave it as it is? You know, we don't need more like Marvel games.
well, not just Marvel, just that in general.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, or in general. I mean, like, oh, because this looks like one of those like that game where
Street of Rage.
yes, yeah, it's just basically they're just putting, I guess, you could say new
Oh, but this
skins.
is an old game, right?
Yeah.
Being re-released.
Yeah, I think these like arcade for to me, these arcade games being kind of re-released on modern platform is pretty great. I get to play these again.
Yeah, especially if you don't own the hardware. But it seems like they're doing it like every console generation, right? I guess that can make sense for a company's sake, an audience sake, right?
Oh, it comes out. Oh, okay. So you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, it
get
has all these versus games.
everything. Well,
Yeah.
then, depending on the price, I might get it because it's a collection, and I don't think there's gonna be like more of its kind. So,
Yeah. Well,
eh,
you're gonna see the next one next year or next PS6.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like they release it every so often, and just to milk the money that they already made,
True.
which
True.
is fine. I think the worst case is Mario, right? Mario, the first one.
They're gonna
Hey,
milk that thing till you can't find
game.
it.
I remember buying it again on Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color, I think. And then it came out for Game Boy Advance, and now it's like on the Switch, I believe. And now they're doing a plastic version of every old Nintendo game on the Switch or something. If you subscribe,
Okay.
I
Would
don't know.
if
But
I know it's out on Switch, but would you ever do 007, like the old 64 type 007
would I play it?
on the Switch with your friends and do the first ever like well, not really FPS, but like you know what I mean?
Uh,
You mean GoldenEye?
Yeah, GoldenEye,
Like the 007 game?
the 007 game. Would
It-
you?
if they modernized it or just have the old school?
Old school.
Hasn't that already been done?
Yeah, no, it has been done, but would you play it? Like, link up with friends and play it.
I guess if the friends wants to play it,
Okay.
but I wouldn't pick it up myself, no.
Okay.
Because I never had an N64. I was like a broke ass kid back then. I rented it along with Mario, but I played Mario more instead of
Yeah, Mario's
GoldenEye.
is a classic. Mario's a classic.
Dude, renting consoles back then was a cool idea. But yeah, I never actually got into GoldenEye. I know it's super popular, super good, but I just never got into it because I never had it.
It was nice back then, but now.
But Unreal Tournament, now that's another one. I'll do that one. I remember when I got the PS3 for the first time, that's the only game I played for a while.
Real time.
Because I couldn't buy another game. Oh, that was such a fun one. 007. Yeah, there's a lot of Street and the versus games in that one.
Mahjong teases Minecraft future updates, including native PS5 release.
It's Mojang.
Mojang, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Mojang is changing the release pace of Minecraft updates.
Just thinking the Chinese game.
Yeah. In favor of more frequent content drops. So I guess...
Yeah, I'm surprised Minecraft is still that popular, huh?
I am surprised too, and I am surprised they're making a crappy movie out of it.
The movie needs to probably not come out. Or at least change it to, like Fergus was talking about, animated.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. I mean, it's great that a game can reach generations, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I missed it. That's the only thing.
Yeah, they're just... I guess they're making more releases more available now.
I think that's pretty nice. Minecraft always is kind of a game that will persist because it's a sandbox game.
Yeah.
I think that really helps with like how you can do what you want with it, and then along with mods, there are just a lot of different things you can do with that.
Yeah.
I played one that was we were playing kind of, was it Path of Exile class type one.
Yeah.
So each of us have a little kind of our own profession that we play, and so it's pretty especially with the mods, it becomes very different game and very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
PS5 version. So hopefully it supports PS5 Pro, right?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
So
I if I will, but
yeah. Of course they will. New update. Yeah.
New console, yeah.
So I am a big Final Fantasy VII fan, and I love their soundtracks. But a close second to Final Fantasy was Chrono Trigger.
Uh-huh.
And the composer for that is doing DLC work for Sea of Stars.
Okay.
So that's what got my interest on it, because the soundtrack for Chrono Trigger was pretty amazing for me back in.
Yeah. And artwork is even better.
Yeah. So when Sea of Stars, now I might get it, the DLC now, because it's the composer was pretty good for that game, and I liked it. So
it's kind of weird, isn't it? Like they use a different composer for DLC compared to the actual game.
Yeah.
And wouldn't the style of music or like the whole...
Well, if you think about it, the DLC, the actual game itself probably raked in a lot of money. So now they have...
No, they can afford him.
Yeah, they can afford him to actually do a real, nice composer.
DLC.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I would assume that a different composer would bring in a different taste of music or type of music.
Yeah, but for me, the music of Sea of Stars didn't really stand out that much to me, to be honest. It wasn't as symphonic as Final Fantasy VII or, Chrono Trigger. So
yeah, there's not that many. Chrono Cross was another good one from memory.
Yeah.
There's not that many good soundtrack, huh?
No, there is not.
I wonder why. Is it people just tune it out?
Yeah, there's still. I think most people are more focused on the storylines and stuff nowadays,
Okay.
or the gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
And new games that are coming out, which I found interesting, were Funko Fusion was one of them.
Yeah. This one's a weird one.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You don't know about this yet?
I
Then
did
okay.
not know about.
They're making a Funko Pop version game, or just a game.
Yeah, where you could be different types of Funko Pops.
But like, what is the game? Like, is it
I
action
don't.
adventure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I might need to get this. Oh, okay.
So I found something that Fergus like.
Funko is
Oh,
pretty
I
damn
this list
popular.
right now. I do have a good collection, a small collection of Funko Pops.
It's coming out tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Interesting. So this is like a Legos game, I would assume, right?
That's what I'm thinking. When I saw this, I was like, "Oh, it's just kind of like
A
Legos."
Funko Pop themed.
So I just looked it up. It looks like it's like action, like
It's like Legos.
yeah,
Yeah,
like Legos. You can
Legos.
play as different characters, like the different Funko Pops, like Legos. You can play as different characters.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be Skeletor. My bad.
Oh, this looks nice. Okay, so do you know his name? Is it Fred? The
Which-
main Funko Pop guy?
There's a main Funko Pop guy.
Yeah, him.
What? I had
Wait.
idea about that at all.
Was it the guy in the dress shirt?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a I think his name is
This
Fred.
guy.
Yeah, there's a documentary.
I had no idea.
No, you need to watch the Funko Pop documentary if you don't know.
Okay.
Then.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, no, Funko Pop came out after all the bobbleheads. I think the original one is called Fred or something like that. Yeah, so that's why I was like, oh,
Scott Pilgrim. Oh my gosh.
Scott Pilgrim's such a good movie. And
Doc
comic,
from
I
Back to the
guess.
Future.
Yeah.
This is like seems like it could take you to like in Star Wars. It takes you to different or not Star Wars. Sorry, like
Jurassic
to
Park.
different universes,
Yeah.
and you get to play as the different characters, switch out characters. I'm guessing.
Okay, now they have all those games. Go a couple seconds back.
That's what I was like trying to. Oh, wait. I know. Sorry. Let me go back.
And just X out your thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay, so
Knight
Xena.
Rider.
Shaun of the
Oh.
Dead. Voltron.
Knight Rider, Master of the Universe.
Megan too?
Oh, gosh,
Oh, Megan's pretty new.
Megan's new.
I guess He-Man makes sense.
Classics.
Nope.
Nope is the UFO movie? I'm assuming?
I guess. I
Yeah,
think so.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the
The Mummy's cool.
The Umbrella
Chucky is
Academy.
cool.
I can't believe
Jurassic
that the Umbrella Academy.
Is that the anime?
No, it's a show, Netflix show.
Oh, I think you told me about that one
Yeah,
that you like.
yeah.
It's pretty
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, I like these type of mashup games.
Masters
Takes
of.
a lot of different IPs and put into one.
Oh.
I'm actually kind of the most excited about Knight Rider. As weird as it is, oh my goodness.
Do you still have all your Funkos in the box?
Yes, I do.
I wish I knew you're supposed to keep that in the box.
Why
I wish I knew that.
you took him out?
Yeah, I took all of them out. I have the Simpsons one, and I look online. They're like 300, $400
In the box,
in the box.
but yours is outside the box.
Mine's outside the box.
Oh.
In dust. No, I never knew. I mean, until I watched the documentary, then I was like, oh, whoops, whoopsie daisy. Yeah,
Crazy.
that's cool. So coming out tomorrow.
Yep. In PS5. Next one is Edge of Sanity. This game kind of reminds me like of a Cthulhu type game. It is a Cthulhu type game, but it's more, and it's very horror-ish. So I kind of like horror games, and when I saw like it was Cthulhu inspired, because I played a lot of board games that had like the Cthulhu theme.
Yeah.
So that's why this one kind of interested me.
What does that mean?
Like H.P. Lovecraft's
Yeah.
lore.
So it's like one of the games. Oh, hold on. Let me turn around and look. Eldritch Horror. That's the name of the game. That was a lot Cthulhu based, where the board game is basically you are trying to stop a portal from opening, and if it opens, then you have to fight a big monster and then stuff like that.
So I guess you're good at the game, it's easier.
Yeah.
If you're bad, then it's harder.
Yeah. So, but since this is a survival horror game, kind of with the Cthulhu mythos, that's why it kind of like grabbed my attention.
Okay, cool. Coming out tomorrow.
Yes. And the last one is called Wild Bastards. This is basically a gunslinger type game. And you get to round up a posse, and you guys, you round up a posse and you go through and you loot, gunsling, things like that.
Can you hit the trailer real quick?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
Okay. Looks like Cypher.
Oh my god.
There's KO. Oh, so it's a first-person shooter?
Oh, okay.
Wait,
What?
okay, now they're explaining something.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it looks...
It's like an
slow motion there, huh? It's kind of like Max Payne. Oh, Max Payne should be coming out soon. I'm kind of curious when... No. So there's multiple different types of... Okay. Huh.
Yeah, it seems arcade, like with the seeing how it seems. I'm guessing that was the points.
Yeah.
The damage or points.
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks like it can get hard.
Yeah.
I guess if you slow it down, might be a little easier. Coming out when is this one coming out?
Available now.
Nice.
Build and maintain relationships and getting to know each other well, but that doesn't mean they like each other. It's your job to manage their dynamic relationship, but good luck getting feuding outlaws to ride together.
Oh, it's a roguelike FPS. Ooh, it's a roguelike.
No way. So you can lose everything?
So like so you kind of run through the different, I guess, levels, and get upgrades. So yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's a little twist right there. And the animation is kind of cool.
It's
cell
interesting.
shaded, I guess you can call it.
Space cowboys.
Yeah. It might be a thing one day.
Oh, that seems fun. This one does seem very fun.
But do you think we would ever look like this?
Interesting.
Interesting.
There's is there anything happening next week that you guys know of?
When is TwitchCon? TwitchCon is coming.
Oh, I know Emmys this weekend.
Yeah, so Emmy.
Hold on.
I guess nothing that stands out. Okay. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast. Like and subscribe and share the video around with other people, please. As we try to grow. See you guys again next week.